Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be giving you a bunch of quick little tips about gearing up in patch 6.2. I did a full guide in this, but there have been a few hotfixes and there was one thing that I sort of missed out on that are just worth updating you on here. Now, first of all, there was a hotfix on the 1st of July that changed how the empowered Apex's fragments work, and because it's a hotfix, this is something that probably slipped under many people's radars. So if I mouse over it here, you can see that it's actually bind to account now. And that's actually very big in terms of how it fits into the overall gearing strategy. It basically means that you can funnel these from all of your characters into a specific one. So I could do all my Apex's dailies on my main and on, say, 5 of my alts. And I could then purchase empowered Apex's fragments on each character, but then I could just mail them all to a specific character. This means if you are re-rolling and you alter something like that and you want to get it to like normal raid standard very quickly, then you could probably just do Tanan Jungle on every alt you have and send over the empowered Apex's fragments, though that will probably have a decently large cost to your sanity, and of course sanity is mildly important in the sort of grand scheme of things. Another plus point to these, I suppose, and it's maybe something that they have changed since the Timeless Isle model of doing things with the Burdens of Eternity, is it means that your main character can also send it off to alts. Why is that good? Well, your main character, because it's going to have the best gear, is going to be able to do these missions far faster than any alt. So if you only want to do one bunch of Tanan missions per day, then just do them on your main and mail over the Apex's fragment to your alt, because doing the Tanan stuff is going to be a lot slower on your alt. Okay, if you're maybe 630 and above, then that actual difficulty that's caused by that gear level can be fun, but still, if raw speed is your goal, then that's a pretty handy side effect of this change. Anyway, let's hop on over to the next thing, and I would use my Admiral's Compass, but since it's on cooldown, I am going to have to do a jump cut. And next we are at, I think, everyone's favourite place in World of Warcraft, and that is your shipyard. And, well, when you're looking at the fleet command table, like, you just know fun is about to happen. So let's click in this thing and see what happens. It probably won't be fun, but it will be powerful. So, there has recently been a hotfix which basically rebalanced all of this stuff. All of the missions in the top right used to take, like, multiple days. Now they take 8 hours, so the time there has been decreased to 8. What they've also done, though, is they have majorly buffed the currency rewards that you get from this system. Overall, a lot of people said that the rewards were too weak and the missions were too long. As far as I'm concerned, some of the rewards were too weak, and I think the mission length was actually okay, but that is a broader topic to tackle. The key takeaway here is that the Apex's missions, instead of giving you between 1 and 2,000 Apex's crystals, they now give you between 4 and 5,000. What does this mean overall? Well, it means it's worth doing this, okay, of course on your alts, but also worth doing it on your mains. That made no sense. It's worth doing on your mains and your main and your alts. A lot of people, I suspect, have completely just not forgotten about this, but decided not really to bother. For an example, like, I'd say people really just wanted to do their legendary quests and get out of there and not bother with this. If you are in that boat, then this may be bad news to you, but if you want more player power faster, this is going to be something that you will be wanting to do because there's so many more Apex's crystals. Combined with the fact that you can mail the empowered Apex's fragments to other characters, this essentially means that doing these naval missions on your alts will guarantee you, I would say, 1 Apex's upgrade item every 4 days, because you get roughly 5,000 Apex's crystals a day from this system. Okay, so next I'm up here at the throne of Kil'jaeden Smith, and the reason why I'm here is because of Supreme Lord Kazak, and this is more just clearing up something that I really should have mentioned earlier on my overall gearing up video. Basically, when you kill this guy, this is something you may know, you may not know, you get between, I think it's like 5 and 15 Fellblight. I've killed him twice in this character, and I've got 21 Fellblight. Now, Fellblight is used with the new crafting gear. Basically, I think it's, 30 Fellblight for the level 5 crafted gear, and 60 Fellblight for the level 6 stuff. That gear is item level 705 or 715 if it's armor, or 695 or 705 if it's a weapon. Now, since you can do this on every single character, it pretty much means that you can at the cost of no gold from your pocket, but of course at the cost of, value, both in terms of time and the Fell Blight that you'll actually make from this. You can pretty much for free get a character, a bit of fully upgraded gear in a single day doing this on as many alts as you have, which could be pretty useful. Now, if you don't want to do that, then you can, of course, just go with the route of selling that Fell Blight. It's about 600 G each at the minute, so if you get like 10 to drop, then that's about 6k per character per week. So if you've got 10 characters, that's 60k a week. If you add that onto your Cataclysm soloing and a bunch of other things, then it really is a absolute shed load of gold. Also, something that BoA from Final Boss TV pointed out, his knife, or his sword, is really more of a butter knife, and it's not scaled up to the size of his hand, which, I don't know, it just, when you actually see it, it does make Supreme Lord Kazak look a little bit silly. And also, just look at the size of his massive belly button, it's bigger than his head. Imagine if the clasp of your belt was bigger than your head. That would be a bit weird in terms of the old-fashioned sense. Now that's basically it for the quick little tips, just some stuff that I wanted to fill you in on. I know it may not be of the most use to some of you, or, those of you who really keep up to date on all of the WoW stuff. If that is the case, then I suppose joke's on you, because you made it this far in the video, haha! But I do hope you found it useful, and overall, now that actually another hotfix happened, which doubled the chance for mythic dungeon gear to be warforged, I would say the best way to gear up is just to chain run as many mythic dungeons as you can. It's about a 50-50% chance for a bit of that gear to be warforged, because the base chance of being warforged, from what I've researched, is 15%. So 15 tripled, of course, is 45, which is pretty much a half-and-half chance of getting your warforged stuff from those mythics. Definitely very powerful. So between all of these things, hopefully it will, help you gear up one or two alts just that little bit quicker, if that's really what you want to do. Going to be very honest with you, I might try a bit of PvP in one alt, but I can't see myself fully PvE gearing that many alts, because, I can do Tanan once a day before I kind of get really tired of it. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope you found this video useful. I will have more sort of game design-y discussion videos and things like that coming out that are maybe more interesting to more of you soon. I just wanted to get these things sort of cleared. Anyway, cheers for watching, and I'll see you next time.